Before the superheroes, before the blockbuster movies, there was a young dreamer, Stanley Martin Lieber, a boy from the Bronx who grew up during the Great Depression. No one could have predicted that this young man would one day create a universe of superheroes that would captivate the world. But his journey to becoming the legend we know as Stan Lee was far from easy. Follow these stories matters for more useful content. Stan was born on December 28, 1922, to Romanian immigrant parents. Life wasn't easy. The Lieber family struggled financially, like many others at the time. Despite these hardships, Stan found an escape in books, particularly those about heroic characters. His dream: to one day write stories that would inspire others, just as those stories inspired him. In 1939, at just 17, Stan landed a job at Timely Comics, the company that would later evolve into Marvel. But it wasn't the glamorous role of a writer or creator that he envisioned. No, Stan started as an assistant, tasked with refilling ink pots and proofreading the work of others. This wasn't the life he dreamed of, but it was a start. If you're not following These Stories Matter, you are probably going to miss out on more stories about Stan Lee's life journey from dreamer to Marvel icon. During World War II, Stan put his creative dreams on hold and enlisted in the Army, where he wrote training manuals and scripts for military films. After the war, Stan returned to the comic world, but it was a different industry now. Superheroes were out, and romance, westerns, and crime comics were in. Stan found himself disillusioned, stuck writing stories he didn't believe in. At one point, he nearly walked away from it all, frustrated with the limitations imposed on his creativity. He thought about quitting the comic industry altogether. But then, in the early 1960s, something shifted. Stan's wife, Joan, encouraged him to take a chance. "Why not create the kind of stories you've always wanted?" she said. With her support, Stan, along with legendary artist Jack Kirby, co-created the Fantastic Four in 1961. It was unlike anything else, flawed heroes with real-world problems. Just 1 year later, Stan would introduce the world to one of his most iconic creations, Spider-Man. A hero not just in strength, but in his struggles. Peter Parker was a teenager dealing with loss, bullying, and the weight of responsibility, and fans loved it. If you're not following These Stories Matter, you are probably going to miss out on more stories about Stan Lee's life journey from dreamer to Marvel icon. But success didn't come without its challenges. The comic industry went through slumps, and Stan faced criticism for his over-the-top ideas. Even the very heroes he co-created sparked controversies. Many accused Stan of taking too much credit, overshadowing the artists who brought his ideas to life. Marvel faced financial difficulties, and lawsuits complicated the rise of the company. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Stan's creations would transcend the pages of comic books. With the launch of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2008, heroes like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor became household names. But even then, Stan faced hurdles as he navigated his role in the changing landscape of superhero culture. Stan wasn't always at the forefront of Marvel's success. Though he made memorable cameos in films, the road to his recognition as a pop culture icon was long and filled with personal and professional challenges. Stan Lee's legacy goes far beyond the comic book panels and movie screens. He gave us worlds filled with hope, heroes who reminded us that being flawed doesn't make us weak. It makes us human. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, imagination, and the belief that dreams can indeed come true, no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. Stan Lee may have passed away in 2018, but his creations, his spirit, and his incredible journey from dreamer to icon will live on forever in the hearts of fans across the globe. Excelsior! If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of the man who gave us heroes, hit that like button and subscribe for more legendary stories. Until next time, keep dreaming big.